Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. And as you can see, we've already started here.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
And here's Giggs. Hernandez has been caught there, it's a foul. Wan-Bissaka. Oh, that had to be more accurate. Golovin. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski! That had everyone off their seats.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Kimmich. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And it's Batistuta. Now it's Messi. Mbappe. Messi. Oh, well defended, that had to... And Messi! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Beckham with the opportunity to showcase his dead ball craft. Up to meet it! And they've been caught out here. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Golovin. Hazard. Adriano. Donnarumma catches it safely. And it's played forward. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Kimmich. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Vieira. And here's Giggs. Played into the middle. Gets up to head it! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
PK. Right through the middle. Now it's Battis. He's had a go! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping.
Oh, terrible pass. Messi!
Looking back on that, it was some save and potentially a big moment for the keeper and his team.
PK. Tries to get it forward quickly. Mbappe. Vieira. Golovin plays a clever pass. Played into space out wide. It's a goal kick. Vieira. Mbappe. Fabinho. It's a loose ball. Beckham. Mbappe. De Ligt. That's not going to make it. Hazard goes looking. He's through. Hits one! Baresi with the crossfield ball. Now it's Messi. Giggs. Azar. Lewandowski provides an outlet. Adriano. Timely intervention. Kimmich. Mbappe. Fabinho. Over to the left. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Hernandez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Golovin brought forward. What does he try from here? Golovin, good run. Where to from here? And we've reached half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. So your views on the first half?
Yeah, and despite the scoreline, it's clear who the better side is when it comes to chances. If this is the trend that's going to continue, then there's only going to be one winner here, and I don't think it's going to take too much improvement for it to happen.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
And it's Azar. Golovin. Chooses to go. Golovin! That's a great exchange.
Well, that was textbook stuff on the 1-2 there. Great link-up play. Difficult to deal with.
Beckham. Vieira. Mbappe. Beckham. Kimmich. Kimmich drives it forward, back into the middle. Hernandez. Azar. Javi Martinez. Wan-Bissaka. Hernandez. Sergio Ramos.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Ball through needs to be good here. He's through, and Batistuta! Goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Milan take the lead, 1-0.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
Maldini. Well positioned to make that interception. Milan are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
He's thrust his way through. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And that has been cleared. Messi.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Wan-Bissaka. Forward it goes. Batistuta! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Batistuta fully deserves the plaudits for setting up the chance.
Hazard. Adriano. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. And it's Hazard. Fabinho has a goal! And a second time! Beckham doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Vieira plays it forward. Wan-Bissaka does well there, alert. Beckham, who's set up one goal so far. Kimmich hoists it forward, and it's the goalkeepers to claim. Nicely measured pass. Messi, and Messi! Oh, and that should have been two.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Well played, he saw that coming.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
No way through there. Golovin battles to win it back. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Now it's Batistuta. And the weighted pass.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
He's one-on-one, surely! He's gone for it! They've scored!
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then, and they've got their leveller.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and cycle.
Goes for goal! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Golovin. Javi Martinez.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And here's Lewandowski. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
2 minutes to be added on. And through to the goalkeeper. Could move up a gear here. And back to base. So that's it. It is all over. Well, no winner here, but an intriguing game. The result probably a fair reflection. It has finished all square. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team...
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. We have already started here.
I'm expecting Ryan Giggs to be the most consistent outlet for his side.
Nobody flies down a line quite like he does.
Yeah, it's true, and a position that produces such erraticism. He's been a constant of determination and quality, and a real creative force.
Just brushed off the ball there. Vieira. Cristiano Ronaldo, hit long and direct, played into space out wide. He can get that clear. Timely intervention, forward it goes. And it's Hullet, chipped through, massive leap! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Koulibaly. Nainggolan. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative.
And the finish! And it's a goal! There is the breakthrough!
Well, those two have a lovely understanding, and they executed the 1-2 impeccably to set up the goal.
Milan didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Fabinho. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hullet. Sure, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Nainggolan. Oh, good interception. Breaks on here. Face to face with the keeper. And the shot! This could fall anywhere. Ah, he's given it away. Hullet. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Vieira. Now it's Torres. Baresi. And here's Hullet. It's on, and the shot! Rodriguez plays it forward. Decent looking ball. Now it's Kluivert. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Has a pop! Another big chance that gets away.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Baresi. The message is clear, none shall pass. Giggs. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. He'll try from distance. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Gomez. James Rodriguez. Nainggolan. He spotted the run and played him through. Kimmich. Pirlo. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Pullet goes looking. Nainggolan. And it's Kluivert. Alaba. And here's Nainggolan. Needed a better pass there. Maldini. And it's played forward. Beckham. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
We hit half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Here we go again then.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Could move up a gear here. That has put a stop to that. Kimmich tries to get it forward quickly. Done very well to intervene. Nainggolan. Nainggolan needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Kluivert gets it out to the wing. Gets the better of his man. Has a hit! It's in! And this is getting better and better.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Giggs. Good idea, just poorly executed. Beckham tried to play it through.
Look, he's
hits one! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Gomez. James. Milan are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Pirlo. And here's James. Gets on, goes for goal! And in again. And it's there! And surely that settles it. Donnarumma did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
I doubt he'll score too many, which come easier than that, Peter, but just look at his movement. He knew instinctively that the keeper would struggle to hold on to it.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, top draw save from the keeper.
Milan are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
And they have themselves another corner. Out of play for a goal kick. Alaba. And it's Nainggolan. Fabinho. Koulibaly. Fabinho. Cristiano Ronaldo. The Fry gets into the right position to intercept. Now it's Kluivert. Oh, they can break here. Kluivert needed to come up with a better ball.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Now it's James Rodriguez. That could spell trouble. Gomez finds himself offside. Giggs. Vieira drives it forward. And there's a long ball. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Milan seem to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Koulibaly. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. James Rodriguez. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Hoists it forward. Hullet. Kimmich. And here's Hullet. Out to the right. Played back in. That intervention was very necessary. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Turns and goes. Oh, shooting chance! He's kept it out just. Beckham with the opportunity to showcase his dead ball craft. Keeper's ball. Hazard gets away from his opponent. Hazard. Towering header. He scored. Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, real danger here. And, oh, that's too long. Kimmich. Beckham. Kimmich. Kimmich goes looking.
Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
Ronaldo spreads it towards the left. Oh, he's not going to get that. Pirlo. And it's Kluivert. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Pirlo. Kluivert. Pirlo. Dinks one in. Dinks over the top. Oh, he's got that one wrong. And that's that. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. And we're underway.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Beckham. Now it's Iniesta. Batistuta! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Batistuta sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Messi. Kimmich. Pull it. Maldini. Iniesta. Pirlo. Cordoba. Vieira. Messi. Well played, he saw that coming. Out to the left it goes. More than happy to take the muscular approach. And here's Batistuta. Big chance! Goal! Milan!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Maradona is fouled. Vieira. And here's Iniesta. Now it's Batistuta. Maldini. Iniesta plays it forward. Batistuta, and Batistuta! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Batistuta really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
He's made sure that that won't get through. It's beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that leaves the opposition chasing shadows.
Pull it. Looks to clip it forward. Oh, well intercepted. Really alert to the danger. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Finds himself eased off the ball. Iniesta really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Bullet!
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And now the breakaway. Iniesta tries to get it forward quickly. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. And here's Batistuta. Pirlo. Batistuta! And he comes up trumps again.
Well, look, believe me when I tell you that goalkeepers work harder than anyone else in training, and that's why, to be top class on match day, that was a majestic stop.
Batistuta! Batistuta! Giggs. And it's Messi. Giggs. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Beckham needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Cuts it out. Baresi does well there, alert. Giggs. Kimmich. Maldini drives it forward. There's the through ball. Now it's Batistuta. Face to face. He's gone for it. Giggs. Defenders on the back foot. Giggs. Done very well to intervene. And it's Iniesta. Pirlo. Oh, good interception. Maldini. Giggs. Hoists it forward. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Batistuta. Kimmich. And the shot!
Well, I suppose it wasn't the worst attempt if you consider how far out he was.
And it's half-time here. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
So off we go once more. So 45 minutes to turn it round. Batistuta has been caught there, it's a foul.
Well, he's very much the go-to guy. This is right up his street.
Pirlo ready to try one. Pirlo! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Maldini. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Beckham. Tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Out to the right. Played back in. Deftly done. And the through ball is intercepted. Pavard. Beckham. Maradona. Iniesta. Baresi concedes a free kick for that. And he's lifted it over.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Pavard. Baresi. Beckham. Beckham spreads it towards the left. He's found his man. Batistuta. And Messi! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Milan grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Brings it forward. Driving on, he could shoot. Hits one! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Iniesta simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Repelled by the keeper. And it's Vieira. And here's Torres. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Pirlo plays a clever pass. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And here's Torres. Now it's Batistuta. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, this certainly fits the bill when it comes to the man for the occasion.
Pirlo with a real chance here. Pirlo! Kimmich. Pull it. A real chance to break. And here's Iniesta.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Well positioned to make that interception. This is promising. Giggs. Beckham. In for a hefty challenge. It's a goal kick. Milan are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Has a pop! And yes, it's there! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Good idea, just poorly executed.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. He scores!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And here's Maradona in with the challenge. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Looking here to cut their deficit. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Pirlo! Receives it in a good position. Giggs goes looking. Vieira. He's picked him out. Now it's Hullet. And it's Maradona. Messi. Maradona. And it's Batistuta. And it's played forward. There's no flag. Real chance!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Fernando Torres. He's had a go! And in it goes! With so little time left! Grandstand finish! Well, there was to be no other outcome. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. This is threatening to become a really good game. Now it's Batistuta. And here's Messi.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Now it's Nakata. Torres. Nakata. Shoots! They've done it! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Jim, your thoughts?
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a game. Wonderful stuff and the right result. Neither side really deserved to lose. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite has a pop! That's a half-decent try.
Oh, that's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
And that's a throw-in. Beckham. Rijkaard. Kimmich. He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Vieira. Pullet. Baresi positions himself well and cuts it out. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Rijkaard does well to read it and intercepts. Vieira. And here's Batistuta. Mina. Forward it goes. Just brushed off the ball there. Alaba. Alaba plays it forward. Mesut Ozil. Tevez. He's left his man. Tevez. Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And it's Hullet. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Koller. Tevez. Conte. And he's straight offside. Rijkaard. And it's Hullet. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Ozil tries to get it forward quickly. Bakayoko cuts it out. Tevez. He gets past his man. Mesut Ozil. Good challenge, he just stood firm. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And here's Tevez. And it's Ozil. Ozil plays it out to the wing. Alaba proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Hoists it forward. Cristiano Ronaldo. Luis does well there, alert. Alaba. And here's Tevez. Beckham. It's a loose ball. Oh, what a ball! Hullet. Batistuta. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's been won straight back. And it's Batistuta. Vieira.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Gervinho. Room for a shot. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So the would-be breakthrough moment. And he's buried it! 1-0. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, and he smashed it right down the middle. It was just as well the keeper didn't hold his position.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Gervinho absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Bakayoko coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Collar! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
He's got away. Beckham. Pullet drives it forward. Bakayoko. Tevez. Tevez takes control of it and he's on the move. Got a shot away! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Vieira. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta. Well read, he sorted that out. Alaba goes upfield. Pullet battles to win it back. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Out to the left it goes. Collar. Now it's Tevez. He's left his man. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. And we hit half-time. There we are. Off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half. But there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
It's just been exhilarating, Peter, and leaving everyone wishing for a little bit more, but you'll have one manager now trying to exercise more control, so we can only hope that they go at it again in similar fashion.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're off again. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Up to meet it! It's there! AC Milan are all square. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now. Abra
shapes to shoot! It's in! into the lead once more. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make...
Shot a goal! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. And a header! Beckham. And it's played forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Alaba goes looking. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Pulisic. Pavard. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Oh, good interception. Bakayoko. And it's Bakayoko. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Conte. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Milan are definitely going about this the right way.
Oh, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
That was travelling. Vieira. Has he picked him out? Keeper's ball. Pavard. Kante drives it forward. Loses his balance and loses the ball. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. And here's Batistuta. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but...
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Conte. Pavard. Mesut Ozil. And here's Tevez. Kimmich. Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's Vieira. And here's Batistuta. Beckham gets it back. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pull it! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Milan really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Alaba. Baresi gets into the right position to intercept. Beckham, who's set up one goal so far. Gorgeous control there.
Milan are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
And it's played forward.
Milan are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Hazard. Going for goal!
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Forward it goes. Wan-Bissaka gets it back. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Milan need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Conte could move up a gear here. Maldini battles to win it back.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. And that will be the final act. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. And what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Andres Iniesta. He's someone who just seems to be one step ahead of everyone else on the pitch. He's got exceptional close control, and not a single touch of the ball is wasted. He can control the pace and tempo of a match and dictate the way his team plays too. He's one of those players who can make a good team great.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Bayern Munich are a team you've seen play, Jim. What can you tell us?
What I really like about this team is that not only is there good movement, but movement with which everyone is looking to get on the ball. That helps a lot.
Robertson goes looking. Robertson needed to come up with a... he's given it away! Hits one! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Christian Eriksen is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
And here's Eriksen. Here it is now, surely! I think that's a goal kick. Yes, the referee concurs. Hoists it forward. It is deadlocked. Maldini. Gnabry did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Iniesta. Vieira gets on the end of it. Fabinho tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Gnabry. Looks to thread it through. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Mbappe. Iniesta is onto it and can take it up. Oh, real danger here. Goes for the cross. He's dealt with that well. Torres tries to stroke it through. Mbappe finds himself offside. Sanchez. Robertson plays it forward. Vieira drives it forward. Pavard. Maldini gets into the right position to intercept. Iniesta. And it's Bernardo Silva. Guendouzi. The goal now would certainly liven things up. Iniesta. And it's played forward. Eriksen. And here's Gnabry. Well positioned to make that interception. Beckham. He spotted the run and played him through. He gets past his man. Iniesta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So another team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Oh, he's in! Oh, surely! And he's there to cut it out. Ericsson. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Gnabry going through. Iniesta. Pavard. Guendouzi. And it's Ericsson. Tries lifting it over. And it's hoisted clear. Bayern Munich get it back again. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Fernando Torres. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Well, the referee's called play back and has booked him for the original offence. And he just whacks it away. He's gone for it! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do. Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
Gnabry looking to get on the end of this.
Well, it's a crossing feast here, but I'd advise them to keep a variety in their play to avoid being found out and stopped.
Nobody's going to argue with that. Guendouzi. Robertson has come steaming up from the back for this. It's a great ball. Fabinho. Out towards the flank. That intervention was very necessary. Good clearance and very necessary. Now it's Torres. And they've been caught out here. He's left his man. Fernando Torres. Chance! Goal!
Well, what a sickener that is for the opposition. There really isn't much time to get a goal back now. Talking about drama.
His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him. And his response absolutely clinical.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. A goal so characteristic of a team in the winning habit. Now the cross. Forward it goes. He's off on a marauding run. Mbappe. Can he get the shot away? Messi, he's had a shot!